In today's video, we're going to connect into our bodies and connect in with a feeling or the belief we have of not good enough, where it is in our body, and then we're going to work on processing and letting it release from our bodies. So thank you for joining me. I'm Amy C. with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach, and I help you get into alignment in yourself using techniques like this of getting into your body, not just doing it through our thoughts and our mind, but also getting into this wealth of information within our body. And currently right now, if you check out in the dialog box below, I have a freebie that you can snag up that is helping you go from this place of grind and pushing and making. It's a roadmap that takes you to getting more aligned in yourself and more connected. So again, do check that out. That's in the dialog box below. So continuing the theme this week of limiting beliefs that we have and not good enough, I wanted to actually play with this idea of getting connected within our body and getting into that feeling of not good enough within ourselves. So we'll go ahead and we will jump right on in. And to get started, you can get yourself seated, get comfortable, get into a place where you can feel and sense your body. And if you're slouching back, which I often do while I'm watching YouTube or whatever, that's not really feeling the full of this body of yours. So I recommend coming up a little bit to like the edge of the seat and then sitting on the edge, and then you'll be more upright and you'll be able to sense more of what's happening within your body. So take a breath, get connected to yourself, just become aware of this sack of meat that we are, this body that we are, and feel it. Feel the cloth of your skin on your skin and just noticing, just paying attention, feeling into your body. Take another breath, noticing the surface beneath you and planting your feet on the ground, feeling the earth, like allowing the earth energies to come in and just feel the support of the earth and the grounding beneath you and the surface beneath you. And then we're going to go into this place, not good enough within our body. So you can do it a few different ways. You can think of a time where it's like, oh, you really messed up, you really didn't feel good. Or you can think of situations where you just don't feel good enough. And like in my case, I think of, I'm not good enough for guys. Guys are not interested in me, so I'm never going to be good enough in their eyes or worthy. I'm never gonna be wanted or desired. So I get into a place in myself of I'm just not good enough for them and I haven't done enough. And that's another thing. Just start thinking about I haven't done enough. I'm not good enough. I haven't achieved these things. I haven't gone after all these things. I haven't done it. As you get into that, notice how your body feels and thinking about, I haven't achieved these things, I haven't done these things, I'm not worthy of these friends or these guys, relationships, whatever it is. And then where do you feel that in your body? Notice and just give it a feeling and a sensation. Like for myself, I'm shortness of breath and I feel a tightness and it's in my chest area. So it's like, yeah, I'm not good enough. I haven't attained these things. I haven't done enough. I haven't become enough. I haven't been proven to the world enough that I have and am enough. Again, saying those things to reinforce that feeling and noticing it coming up inside of myself. So anywhere that you notice this, then connect with that space. So describe it out loud first to yourself. Like I was saying, I have a tightness or I have a shortness of breath. What else? Is it spiky? Is it agitated? Is it, like give it descriptive words that work for you. Maybe just tightness or constrained or holding back, like feeling small. Again, just noticing and giving it these words. And then connect into it and ask if you can have a dialogue with it. And I'm noticing myself taking a breath, and as I'm taking the breath, I'm kind of getting this feeling of, yeah, we can talk, sure, it's like, I don't know about this, but okay. And then ask, what do you want to share with me about not good enough? And then just listen for a second and see what comes through. And for myself, it's around, I haven't been enough, I haven't done enough. Okay. Can you give me what would help you feel like you are enough? And I'm getting for myself, oh, I'll never be enough. And what is enough for you? Again, I'm getting something like, oh, there's never going to be enough. Never, never. It's like I'm always going to be chasing after this thing. So take another breath. What would give you worth? Your whole being in you, in this little space, this tightness. What would be worth for you in you being worthy? In yourself. So I'm asking about connecting within yourself rather than seeking it from outside of you and getting this proof for myself like, oh, if this guy wants me, then I'll be worthy and enough. And it's like, well, what about from within? Looking from within. What will give you proof from within that you're worthy? And what do you hear? For myself, I heard, well, just being is you're worthy. Just being here is I'm worthy. So do I need to chase after and prove to the world other things? And I'm asking this of my body still and of this tightness. And I'm getting kind of a confused reaction back, kind of like, huh? Like, do I need to prove when I already have this worth within me? Do I need to prove anything else to the world? And it's still kind of confused, and so I want to give it compassion and ask if there's anything it needs. What will help? So what I'm getting here too is that giving it compassion and love, listening to it. There's fears coming up. Like, who am I? Who am I supposed to be? What am I? All these questions. And not knowing me. So what I'm kind of getting to is this feeling of, well, if I define and describe who I am, does that help this not good enough feeling that I don't need to prove to the world anything, that I actually am, and the presence I be is my worth, is my good enough. So take another breath. Notice what still is coming through. If there's anything else that it wants to say or share. For myself, I'm getting like, I don't know what to do from here. So what I'm feeling is telling myself, giving myself, like, these are things that are my values. Like, I feel in myself, I am loving, nurturing, kind, caring. I feel in myself that I'm creative. Like, I love to go out photographing, and I love to create images and beauty. And so that is my worth and who I be. This is who I'm showing up as. So who are you showing up as? Is there values, things you can list and see in yourself that it's like, oh, this is the kind of person I go around as day to day. Again, being kindness or genuine or real, whatever it is, this is who you are. So I want to go back to that feeling of not good enough, I haven't achieved enough, I haven't done enough, and ask it now, seeing this value within you, who you are, who you be, who or what else do you need to show it anything else? Do you need to shift anything else inside of you? For myself, again, I'm getting that I need love and compassion and allowing that space to feel the love and compassion and the safety, like feeling safe within myself and a trusting within me and a knowing within me. And that comes with building up this trust, listening to yourself, listening to those values that you are and who you be in the world. So, again, connecting with this feeling. I'm asking how it feels right now. I'm taking a breath. And it's still a little confused, but we're stepping through this. We're stepping through and starting to see that our value is coming from within us rather than it coming from needing to prove things to the outside world. So we'll take another breath, and you can come back and do this exercise again, and you'll keep reframing it and shifting it within yourself, shifting this belief within you. And you'll be shifting that story as well that you have within you around not good enough to the story of you are innately worthy and good enough, and being here, being your values in your presence is who and what is good enough, what is worthy of just being here. So take another breath, and if you want to shake off any of this feeling that you're noticing, come back, and I'm putting a smile on my face and just kind of allowing in this feeling of happiness and joy to shift that kind of energy I had around me. And noticing the surface again beneath me, the ground beneath me, to feel grounded again in myself. And again, take another breath and just notice how you feel right now. Do you see anything differently in yourself? Have things shifted? I'd be curious to hear. Do share in the comments below if this process is shifting things for you. So thank you guys for joining me. And again, if you are enjoying getting value out of these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again. See you in the next video.